या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मीरारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। पूज्य माँ भगवती, पूज्य Sri Arvind, you all are the chosen children of our Divine Mother. The connectivity between matter and spirit is a great and grand miracle of the existence. Time allocated to this phenomenon is the cause of evolution. It is time that makes the spirit manifest through the matter, and the existence entire as it appears comes into existence. It is beyond science. It is beyond physics. It is beyond something that the Trinity working, existing, operating and evolving in our body makes this world existing and progressing. It is the individual that progresses. It is the individual that evolves. It is the individual that advances. It is the individuals that is divinized. And with the result, the entire earth is being controlled, regulated and made progressive. Is a master key. This is the science of physics, science of matter, science of astrology and astronomy after Darwin. Darwin ultimately tries to analyze the process of evolution into compartments. Sri Aurobindo experienced prior to getting settled down in Pondicherry. That is the statement to be kept in the center. Because the physicality of the body, as we see, as we accept, we feel our physicality. We are made to over-concentrate on our body. We are made to over-concentrate on our beauty. We are made to over-concentrate on Satyam, Shivam and Sundaram at our physical level. And we accept it to be the God. What our body feels to be something distinct, something unique, something beyond our limited mental range is superior. And anything that is totally superior is God. Anything that is totally superior to our senses is God. So looking at the nature, looking at the Prakriti, looking at the growing tree, looking at the growing something, that is emerging out of this dead matter. Our mind accepts soil to be the dead matter. Our mind accepts piece of iron to be the dead matter. Our mind accepts a dead wood, dead log wood is matter. Sri Aurobindo looks to the cause of the existence, to the cause of the matter, to the cause of this visible concrete matter. What is there hidden in the matter, which is a wonderful truth? And why it is wonderful? Because it is the truth that cannot be justified as it is with our little intellect and mind. We cannot understand why this world as such came into existence. And such a huge mass came into existence, given velocity, given stability, given rotation, given evolution, and given God Himself, given fortune that the God Himself descended down on the earth and played its own game, not his game or her game, played its own game on the earth in the form of energy and in the form of matter. More it evolves, the more sound synthesis of matter and spirit takes a step further. Every now and then, in every time, 6 times this earth came into existence and 6 times it dissolved. That is what Sri Aurobindo also could see and Mother also could see. No scientist could see. No scientist could see up till now. This earth, how long it is, how long it existed, why it existed, how it existed, all questions, they are mysteries to the science. Scientists can, why light becomes light, why light becomes rather lightful, why matter is projecting darkness. It's not the inanimation that is produced by the matter, but it is the darkness that is produced by the matter. Water in the form of a liquid is water. It cannot hurt us. It cannot injure us. But the moment it gets automatically transformed into ice, it is the piece of ice that becomes so concrete a matter as the piece of iron, piece of stone. It can start hurting us. So solidarity. The solid existence of water that was once upon a time liquid can hurt us. It can perform the functions of the solidity of the matter, though it was liquid. A moment back it was liquid, but the moment it becomes piece of ice, it can hurt us just like a bullet. So it is the evolutionary form that manifests energy in a different dimensions and more powerfully. That is more speedily. So it is the spirit where everything, all potentiality, omnipotence, omnipresent and omniscient, the qualities pertaining to these 3 different dimensions kept hidden in the spirit. But when spirit becomes the earth, when spirit becomes the reality, when spirit becomes the cosmos, when spirit becomes the soil, then it can start playing with the vacuum, it can start playing with the light, it can start playing with the sun, it can start playing with the bacteria hidden in the soil. Such a vast existence came into existence having one and one only basic and fundamental nature hidden and that is up till now mystery to the entire world of science. So it is the new physics. That is what the title given by Satprem. It's not the title given to it by Mother. Mother tries to look to the matter of the entire cosmos as well as her own pind in order to find out the cell, where lies the center, where lies the center, where lies the master key of the entire cosmos that is being made existed in the smallest cell. There the cause of existence, reality of existence, nature of divinity is kept hidden. And what is the nature of divinity? Nature of divinity is immortality. Nature of divinity is continuity. Nature of divinity is permanence. It's not permanent. It is the permanence, power of permanence. Nainam chindanti sastrani, nainam dahati pavaka. Mamai vaunso jiva loke, jiva bhuto sanatana. That immortality is divinity. Divinity is immortality. And when two start manifesting as final and ultimate stage of evolution, that is life divine. That is life divine. So from creation to the transformation, from creation to the transformed divinity, from the creation to the transformed matter, from creation to the God manifesting in limitation, infinite God, infinite divinehood is to be created on the earth. That will be the ultimate and final stage of evolution. That is life divine. But cause behind it is only and only one. Why it so happened is not useless, is not irrelevant, is for a one particular sole objective of the divine nature. And what is the sole objective of the divine nature behind this creation as such? Anand. It is the Anand. It is the bliss. Bliss of a supreme director. All the while who is behind the curtain, and still the drama that is going on the stage, and apparently is meant for the audience who are sitting silently and participating in all movements of the stage. All actors are playing their roles in a different dimension, in different way, but giving one and one pleasure, one and one aesthetic joy, one and one aesthetic bliss to the audience. Audience has to simply sit silently. Either you might be sitting in the front row or you might be sitting in the last row. Makes no difference. You are supposed to react to what is going on the stage one way only. That is the nature of the audience. So you can just imagine the nature of the audience, the nature of the actors and actresses, and the hidden nature of the director behind the curtain. This is Leela. This is play. Why this scenario is created? Is it only meant for the audience? Is it meant for the competent actors? Or is it meant for the director? For whom that scenario is created? You may enjoy. Onlookers also can enjoy. Outsiders can also enjoy. Those who are participating can also enjoy. Those who are preparing the stage preparing the what we call a limited ground for actors to play, they also can enjoy. Craftsmen preparing the stage can also enjoy. The script writer of the drama can also enjoy. All different scriptures, Ramayana, Mahabharata, Quran Sharif, Bible, Old Testament and New Testament, Savitri. And now that mind of sales. So mind of sales is related to the cause. And all rest of the scriptures of the world are related to the play and movement of the reality. So for science, cause is important. Consequence is a proof. Consequence is an evidence. If this consequence takes place, it proves that there is cause behind it. Doesn't matter, cause is hidden. But what is de facto reality? What is de facto reality? De facto reality is the cause. It is the determinism on the part of the Supreme Spirit that eko ham bahushyama. And for what? Our scripture says that it is for Anand. If that Anand of the Supreme from the source is given to you to taste, it is the drop of a water of the entire ocean. But it is Anand. It is Satchidanand. It is beautiful also. It is realistic also. It is super realistic also. It is Om Tat Sat. Rutam Bruhat Satyam. Satyam is relativity. Rutam is the cause of reality. Originality. Originality is divinity. Divinity is originality. Rest of the things are all artificial. And that is what Adi Jagadguru Shankaracharya just decoded it to be Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya. Mithya is not falsehood. Mithya is not non-entity. Mithya is transformable, changeable, unknowable, incognizable. That is the dimension individual has to found out in order to get one's own connectivity with the Supreme. That is the only master key for the first time found out by Sri Aurobindo and the mother in Pondicherry. Prior to that, Sri Aurobindo was ready. The body physicality, de facto physicality of Sri Aurobindo's body was ready to receive the Supreme Incarnated, that is Paripurna Purna Purushottam Paramatma Lord Krishna. He is Lord Christ. Lord Christ was rightly received by 12 disciples. One was revolting. 11 were submissive. That was Swarg. That was heaven. That was paradise. Last Supper was the paradise. Last Supper was Govardhan Leela. Last Supper was the supreme drama. And that was the reason why Leonardo da Vinci, Sri Aurobindo in his previous birth, presented two dimensions. One is extreme beauty, one is extreme joy, one is extreme pleasure, one is extreme bliss materialized. That is Mona Lisa. That is Mona Lisa. Is not the beauty of a lady, is not the beauty for the lust. It is the beauty, reality, concrete truth for bliss. You can taste bliss living in mortality. You can taste bliss of immortality living in reality. You can feel and experience bliss of the divine. Just a taste is given to you. Panchamrita is given to you. A drop of the ocean is given to you. Then you can have the span of the Kshir Sagar. Entire span of the Kshir Sagar. And the Swami of this Kshir Sagar, owner of the Kshir Sagar, the center of the Kshir Sagar is the cause of the existence. These all the things, if they are assimilated together, then we can go to the final and ultimate truth of this drama. Drama is drama. It appears to be Maya. It appears to be Mithya. After that, company will go to another city for staging this script once again. Now it will be for them. They can wind up their all these amenities, all their means, and go to other city. That is death. That is death. We can wind up everything consciously and go to other city. For other city, for what? To distribute the same bliss to them. Relativity is meant for manifesting the bliss of the divine in multitude. This is only and only known by ourselves, not known by our mind, is our problem. We try to realize and find out anything and everything is made available to our mind because our mind is supreme. We take it for granted that our mind is God, is Maya. Mind is not God. Mind is the perfecting science, perfecting instrument. Is still being perfected. Is progressive. Is not ultimate stage of reality. Is not ultimate stage of form. Is not ultimate stage of existence. And is never an ultimate knowledge of Om is to be accepted. And it is for the first time where East and West, the wisdom of East and wisdom of West, energy of East and energy of West, reality of East and reality of West, soil is same, matter is same. The cause is also bound to be same. Understanding is also bound to be same. Objective is also bound to be same. Nature is also bound to be same. So divinity is also bound to be same. What divinity Christ presented, what divinity Allah Ta'ala presented as Anal Haq, the same divinity presented to Sri Aurobindo by Lord Krishna in Alipur jail. And this is the pilgrim, this is the yatra, this is the march, this is the movement after that stage. If you can understand the stage of Sri Aurobindo in Alipur jail, then you can enter into this mind of cells and the mysteries that Mother had undergone after 1950 till 1973. In the last line of the previous chapter is the life divine. Satprem wrote, it is what Sri Aurobindo called the life divine. Clubbing of Last Supper and Mona Lisa. Total of Last Supper, the cause of Last Supper and the cause of Mona Lisa, it is not painting only, it is not painting, it is a formula of Sri Aurobindo materialized in previous birth for the next birth. Life is an eternal flux of consciousness, Sri Aurobindo wrote. Life is an eternal flux of consciousness. Life is not non-entity. Physicality, vitality and mentality, they are not the demarcations of non-entity. It is reality. It is the supreme reality put into visibility. It is the supreme reality put into action. It is the supreme reality put into bounded time, so you can have the right and appropriate estimate through your incompetent mind of the eternity. That is Sanatan Dharma. That is Lord Krishna assigned to Sri Aurobindo in Alipur jail before even this sadhana started. Before even this sadhana started. Looking to the Last Supper and Mona Lisa, you can have the picturization of the Supreme's movement. That is the movement of umpire. Umpire is not related with one team or another team. Competing teams are playing on the ground. Umpire is also standing all the while on the ground. He is not playing, but is finding out the truth, who is victorious and who is defeated. Who is victorious and who is defeated is seen by our umpire. So who is important? Captain of one team is important. Player of one team is important. Onlookers who are just sitting there in the stadium are important. Journalists who are criticizing, who he did so and he did not, he committed this mistake or he committed that mistake, and giving judgment from the distance are important. This is the scenario going on in our life. This is the stadium. Players are playing. Coach is also there. Trainer is also there. Trainer's word is used here. Trainer is also there. They are not seen. They are not seen. Umpire is seen. We can see umpire. And umpire is acting. Whatever role that might have assigned to him is being played on the ground. Entire audience, entire spectators, entire just audience of the spectators can see the umpire also, can see the player also, can see their mistakes also, can see their achievements also. And they are enjoying. Players are also enjoying. And audience is also enjoying. But umpire, along with the enjoyment, along with the pleasure, is all the while concentrating on the truth behind it. His judgment is final. Judgment of the audience is not final. Oh, my God is correct. My watch is correct. Is not final. It is the judgment of the umpire is final. That is truth. And Sri Aurobindo, as umpire of the Supreme on the stage, prior to launching this sadhana, Sri Aurobindo was the umpire who could find out the final and ultimate truth for entire existence, for East or for the West. That is science. That is new physics. This is the new relativity over and above Einstein. Einstein is accepted by Sri Aurobindo. Einstein is accepted by Mother. And Darwin is also accepted by Sri Aurobindo and Mother. And the science after Darwin, a science after Einstein, and evolutionary truth after Darwin is presented by Sri Aurobindo and the Mother. An ultimate stamp was offered to this document by mother in 1973, that this is my entire body, I can give world also as my child, I can give birth to the existence also as my child, I am world mother, now I can give a new dimension to my existing world, and that will be the life divine. That is the last statement written by Satprem in his previous chapter. Now the mind of cells. The mind of cells, the title given to this compilation, it's compilation. Quotations directly received by Satprem from the mouth of the mother. And only two were there. Communication is going between Rishi and the disciple. This is the master Upanishad for the East and for the West. You can find it out. It is all the while with you till you die. Till there is a separation between the spirit and matter. Spirit that is living within you, getting every birth a superior height of life, superior height of reality, superior height of dynamic march till you become God. We are the sons of God and we must be even as He. His human portion we must grow divine. This is the portion, this is the matter given to us, given to psychic, given to player from the divine. And it is to be divinized in the very presence of our psychic. And what psychic is doing? Sri Aurobindo says psychic is our captain. Captain is there, but captain is not umpiring. Captain is playing the role model for rest of the team members. Captain is a role model. Umpire is not the role model. Umpire is to find out the truth in whatever you are doing. You are committing sin. You are committing sadhana. You are a robber. You are a drunkard. You are a murderer. You are a saint. You are hypocrite, or you are realistically a genuine superman. Umpire is to find out the truth behind this entire scenario of multitude. Under its fourfold web, this is the fourfold web. Entire life that we can see is the fourfold web. That is square of Sri Aurobindo. That is the square of Sri Aurobindo. 4 angles are there, but 9 is also there, and 0 is also there. 90 angle of 90 degree is there in each and every angle. This is reality. This is manifestation. So, is also reality, is also part and parcel of the two triangles. Triangle of the Supreme and triangle of this world matter, triangle of spirit and triangle of matter. Both are so dynamically, diagrammically clubbed together can create this square. And square has 4 angles, fourfold web. It is our web. Where 9 is also there, visible infinity. And 0 is also there, invisible infinity. This is the cause of our psychic getting cabined. Not a prisoner, cabined in our this cabinet, in our this room, in our this figure. But has to play the part of umpire, and after that has to play the part of the captain. At least we can accept without applying our little bit of intellect to this dictum, that umpire is an expert cricketer. Umpire is an expert cricketer. It is not the captain that is an expert cricketer only. It is umpire also who is an expert cricketer. So our umpire is also an expert cricketer. We have to decide whether we should be a captain, we should be a player, or we should be a clapping audience. World is preparing for a bigger change. Will you collaborate? Will you collaborate? We are collaborating at present. This is our sadhana, and real sadhana, genuine sadhana, de facto sadhana, where mind is silent, all cells are participating, and the supreme portal of our cells is leading the entire framework of the cells of our human body right now. Under its fourfold wave, the body experiences, see, the Satprem writes, body experiences nothing of the world as it is, nothing of the world as it is. We are experiencing something else. It is not being experienced at present by the world. World is interested in its own halabulu. We are interested in something to find out the truth, which Sri Aurobindo aspired to find it out in jail. We are also prisoners in the jail of mortality. We are the prisoners in the jail of mortality, and we try to find out the reality that Mother could find out after 1950 up to 1973. We still try to find out that is there any cell where we can have some sort of awakening, some sort of truth. As umpire is finding out on the ground, we are also finding out, looking to the scenario of our body's appearance, our body's nature, and physicality is working, mentality is working, vitality is working, and we are umpiring to find out the truth. So this is what the reality, fourfold reality, which has been given to us to live this life which Supreme has started living on the earth. When Divine has started living on the earth, when Supreme has started experiencing, though being immortal, Sanatan, eternal, has started living on the stage of mortality, disappears many a times, reappears many a times, but presenting and leading the divinity into matter, the spirituality into matter, the spiritual moment into matter, and spiritual movement into matter. That is what the world existing. So our programming at present is a different and unique programming that is even at present not going on outside the room, outside the world. World outside is playing its own role. We are playing our own role. We are collaborating to the mother's scenario, to the mother's labor, to the mother's work, and to the mother's plight of giving birth to the new world. As it is precisely the great mystery of evolution. This is the great mystery of evolution. Why others are living outside, breathing outside, working outside, getting everything outside, and we are in search of the truth as umpire is in search of the truth.